us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Prince is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for Indiana, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Yo, match up on Lillard.
Pass to Prince.
Watch the screen.
On the wing, Kuzma puts it up from 17, and it's good for 2.
Just soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma, just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
Siakam outside. And here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. No good with the triple. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Halliburton. The shot's good.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Lillard against Halliburton. Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. Lillard right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kuzma. The rebound by Turner. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. To the paint. Turner passes to Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez needs to hold down the fort on defense. An incredible wingspan to get that one.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Top of the key, and he gets that one.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Siakam outside. The shot off that time. Good D by Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. You know, Doris, the last few years, Siakam has gotten back to attacking the rim like he once did.
To me, B.A., that's where he's at his best. He's got such length and creativity. You don't want to have to step in his path as a defender. Listen, he knows he's got to shoot the 3, but go to your first strength.
Now here's Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Giannis with the rebound.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Lillard against Halliburton. Now here's Lillard. Defense right on him. Missed inside. The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Outside Nesmith. Up top, Nembhard. Defended by Lillard. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's this steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
One shot.
And that one misses. One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Nembhard outside. Siakam looking it over. Here's Turner. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Halliburton. Siakam outside. Halliburton right side. Fires from deep. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Kuzma outside. Lopez, the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Prince. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Nembhard outside. Now here's Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Nesmith passes to Siakam. Three-pointer. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. The Bucks have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Yep, count it. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the game.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside for Halliburton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Damian Lillard picks one up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
First free throw is good. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. He's off on the second. Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
But if you give Lopez a 7-footer this much room, it's over.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. With the floater. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Lopez. Kuzma up top. Here's Prince. On the wing, Porter. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Halliburton. The floater. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Porter, the pass to Kuzma. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kuzma's got 6.
You can see that Kyle Kuzma has the kind of size and length and creativity to score on the interior.
Here's Halliburton. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night. The Bucks have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Kuzma. Now Antetokounmpo. The 3 is up. Drills it from deep. 7 points in the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Great open look there.
Now, Halliburton loves answering a challenge. A 3 made on one end means it's time for him to come back and answer.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Milwaukee.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Pacers trail by 5. Outside Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. Here's Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
He's off on the first.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Mathurin. Good on the second one. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall, and Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Now here's Porter. No made baskets yet. Turner against Lopez. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Turner. Lopez can't hit. Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Turner with it. And here's Halliburton. Give him 8. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Turner. Up and over Porter. Again, Indiana.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie. Oh, throw it
Look
down.
out.
Can you say elevation? Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
Indiana has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Nembhard outside. Back to Halliburton. Toppin against Antetokounmpo. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 5. There's Nesmith with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Prince. He's scoreless. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
That free throw misses.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Kuzma. And the second free throw is good. Here's Halliburton. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Mathurin. Inside. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Trent outside. This one for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 5. Down low. Walker in the post. Antetokounmpo's there.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Walker against Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton. You know, for a swing man, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to us.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
And he makes a first.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line. Yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Green is checked in. Trent hits them both. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. McConnell against Porter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. The Bucks leading by 3. 1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
Halliburton outside. Launches a 3. Yes. And it's McConnell with the assist that time. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The incomparable length. I mean, Giannis with those big strides and the reach to finish against anyone.
Here's Halliburton. And the layup is good off the glass. 13 points in the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Portis with a screen on McConnell. Porter from outside. Can't hit that one. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in its center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Porter looks it over. Antetokounmpo inside. Walker covering. Trent outside. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Porter the pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3-ball. Antetokounmpo showing his range.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Halliburton against Trent. Now McConnell on the wing. Mathurin. Walker passes to Toppin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. 2 seconds left. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Halliburton for 3. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Walker. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Indiana's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Outside for Porter. Oh, there's the alley! And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now here's Mathurin. No points yet. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And so Trent will bring it up for the Bucks. Porter finds Antetokounmpo. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
And wanting to elevate his playmaking skills, Porter Jr. continues to impress with his passing ability.
Halliburton outside. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the dunk by Halliburton. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 25. Going inside. 5 on the clock. The rebound by the Bucks. Now Antetokounmpo. 26 points for him. Trent for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
This guy is so comfortable from beyond the arc. You give Gary Trent Jr. a look from 3 and look out, folks.
McConnell against Porter. McConnell right side. Toppin a screen on Porter. Here's McConnell. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee leading by 4. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard. He said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. BA?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. Indiana's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Mathurin, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's McConnell. And there's Toppin on the assist from McConnell. Toppin's got his first bucket in this one. Milwaukee in the lead. Antetokounmpo with it. 28 points for him. Here's Trent. And Toppin pulls it down. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Offensive rebound. Walker passes to Mathurin. Now Toppin. Outside Mathurin. Walker, a screen on Green. 5 to shoot. Mathurin. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. It's all knotted up. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Now here's Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis throws it down.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
The Pacers have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Haliburton outside. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 5 assists tonight.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Haliburton with the jumper.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And here's Milwaukee now. Pass to Kuzma. And here is Antetokounmpo. From 12 feet. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
Yeah, the mid-range is not a go-to for Giannis, but he's always looking to expand his game.
Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard, a screen on Siakam. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis muscling through. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Siakam outside. Outside Nesmith. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Clock at 6. Over Antetokounmpo. Siakam, no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Pass to Prince. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded by Nembhard. Kuzma outside. Count it. And now a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Siakam, pass to Nembhard. Here's Nesmith. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Lopez, the screen on Siakam. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Kuzma outside. Just 5 to shoot. From 11 feet away, uses the glass to drop it in. Kuzma's gotten 4 this quarter. Pacers trail by 4. Siakam outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard with the ball. He's picked up by Nembhard. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Indiana's gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Nesmith. Siakam with it, defended by Lillard. Fires from 14. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here we go. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Well, Pascal Siakam has the ability to play on the inside and score with that length.
Antetokounmpo up top. He's covered by Siakam. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. Lillard with the ball. Picked by Prince. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded by Nembhard. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
Pacers trail by 4. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. And here's Mathurin. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Can't get it to fall. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. This will be his third trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. And Indiana with some changes. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. And Halliburton is subbed in for Mathurin. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Here's Halliburton. 28 points for him. Pass to Nembhard. Toppin, a screen on Prince. To the middle. A nice shot by Toppin. Toppin's got his second bucket on the night.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Halliburton against Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Lillard. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Bucks ahead, up 6. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. You guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint and making plays. They're a great team as far as rotation, so we just got to make the right passes.
It all starts with attacking the basket. Thanks, Doc.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 6. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Lillard passes to Lopez. Back to Lillard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lillard. Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton finds Turner. Now here's Nembhard. And there's a pick. Outside Nesmith. 6 to shoot. Turner against Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, that ability of Miles Turner to draw that foul to me is about him carving space on the interior. Really well done.
And he drops the first. The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
It's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range, and then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
And so Turner nails them both.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000 point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
And the dunk by Lillard.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Here's Turner after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Back to Nembhard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Lillard passes to Lopez. Here's Kuzma from outside the arc. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Halliburton. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
Nesmith on the wing. On the wing, Nembhard. Here's the pick. And a nice finish on the layup. Nembhard's got 7 points in the game.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Lillard outside. There's contact. but Lillard slips through.
Come on, man. Did you see? I mean, just using his strong frame to absorb the contact and still able to finish. Wow.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Nembhard outside. Halliburton against Lillard. There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Lopez, the screen. The shot by Lillard, no good. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Nembhard outside. Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the long J. Halliburton's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Kuzma. 10 points for him. Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Tries again. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And here's Nembhard. Siakam for 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez, the screen on Siakam. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Now here's Nesmith. Pass to Siakam. Now here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Double team on Lillard. From downtown, Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. From the top of the key, he buries it. Halliburton's got 38 points. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And And Giannis throws it down.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Pacers making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Indiana's got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Here's Halliburton. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo surveys. Lillard outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And now a three-point Milwaukee lead.
And this is exactly why you got to be up on Lillard, or he'll burn you off the catch.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Clock at 4. Shoots over Lopez. Turner, no good. The Bucks leading by 3. Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by Turner. Inside. Here's Siakam. Milwaukee with the rebound. Prince has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Here's Prince. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Launches it. A rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And then Siakam with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Prince against Mathurin. Pass to Lillard for 3. Lillard drains the outside shot.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers. It's almost effortless how he shoots.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 41.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 6. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Lillard. There's the triple. Indiana with a rebound. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
And Giannis with the dunk. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away. Halliburton against Lillard. Back to Halliburton.
There's a screen by Turner. Down low. And then Turner with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Lopez. To the paint. Here's Prince. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Bucks lead by 1. And for the Pacers, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Back to Halliburton. 1:49 left to play in the third. And he makes it on the layup. Halliburton's got 17 points here in the second half. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Some changes for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Turner, and it's McConnell in for Nembhard. .146 left to play in the third quarter here. Trent with a screen on McConnell. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Smith, he's checked in for Sims. Now here's Halliburton. He has 45 points. Good on the shot. Halliburton's got 47 points.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
McConnell against Lillard. Now here's Halliburton. The D's right on him.
Two things you love here. How confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
First one falls for him.
A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Livingston, he's checked in for the Bucks. Both shots good from the strike. Bucks trail by 3. And here's Porter. Lillard outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one. So it's the Pacers now. Here's Halliburton. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Lillard. He's got 21. Pass to Trent. Over Mathurin. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Trent outside. Just 3 on the clock. And the shot is good off the backboard. Livingston's got his first 2 points.
Boy, nice approach, working it in low that time. Caused some problems for the defense, keeping them off balance enough just to get the bucket.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Milwaukee has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Taking a look at the Bucks. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Green. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Benedict Mathurin picks one up.
Shooting 2.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Pass to Halliburton. 11 feet out. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Milwaukee with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Walker against Antetokounmpo. Goes up at the elbow. Rebounded by Halliburton. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. To the inside. It's tipped. Portis with the steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Antetokounmpo outside. Trent outside. Three-pointer. Oh, they get a hand on it.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Walker, a screen on Green. For 3, Mathurin. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's topping with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer Mathurin. Rebounded by the Bucks. Outside Porter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Guarded by Toppin. And here's Porter. 6 on the shot clock. With the drive. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 1.
You're coming right at you. KPJ playing with intensity.
McConnell against Porter. Here's Halliburton. And Indiana misses again. for Milwaukee, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Halliburton against Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
I tell you, he's making everything he looks at tonight. He should be their #1 option on every possession.
Pass to Toppin. Back to McConnell. Walker sets a screen. McConnell passes to Walker.
I mean, you just have to deny Walker getting the ball in deep because he's way too strong to get off his spot without fouling.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The first one falls.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Indiana making a switch here. Nimhard's checked in. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Porter Jr. And both free throws good for Walker. The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Trent outside. Here's Rollins. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Pass to Walker. Halliburton against Prince. Clock at 6. Now Toppin. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. There's a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He misses the free throw. So he can't get either to fall. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. The three is up. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Rollins. And there's a 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Prince against Mathurin. Walker, a screen on Prince. For 3, Mathurin sinks the tray. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Well, the playmaking certainly getting better. Benedict Mathurin decisive in the screen and roll right there.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 3. Here's Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. Ooh, Giannis using his length inside.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Halliburton outside. They swipe it. Now here's Trent. He's guarded by Nembhard. Trent's shot is off. Indiana has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Halliburton outside. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. 5 on the clock. Walker sets a screen. The shot by Nembhard, no good. The Bucks have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. The feed, the jam, Giannis.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Nembhard outside. Here's Halliburton. And he drops it in from the low post. Halliburton's got 53 points. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And he makes it. And the Bucks lead by 1.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. Lets it go from deep. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Antetokounmpo against Walker. Tries the spin move.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Siakam comes in for Walker. And it's Nesmith in for Matherin. That one's no good. For Indiana, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. A shot from the mid-range. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Nembhard with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Nembhard. And he banks in the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Prince. Oh, and Turner with a block.
I tell you, you love the attitude of Miles Turner. No one is getting off these shots when he's nearby. No one.
Back to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Fires it. Halliburton misses.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Siakam against Lillard. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Kuzma for 3. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Kyle Kuzma stepping up and getting it done.
Halliburton surveys the floor. Yes! And the foul! Damian Lillard picks one up.
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Kuzma. Lopez against Turner. Now here's Lillard. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And here's Halliburton, defended by Lillard. And Halliburton with the three. Halliburton's got 59 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Antetokounmpo for three. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Halliburton against Lillard. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Halliburton for three. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. For three, here's Lillard. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Lillard against Halliburton. Fires for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Siakam. Puts up a three. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Here's Lillard. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lillard's got 23 points.
The stakes don't shake Lillard at all. He stays cool and finds the clutch basket.
Halliburton against Lillard. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Inside. Count it!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
How about Taurean Prince? The confidence to take and make a big-time shot.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Halliburton against Lillard. Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Now here's Halliburton, guarded closely. Milwaukee with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Lillard. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. Laces one from 3.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Indiana calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Eight seconds left to play in the fourth. And Indiana misses again. And an intentional foul right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Missed it. So Milwaukee wins it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it, you know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And what a matchup we have here in the front court. Great.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek Freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Here's Prince. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Lillard dishes to Lopez. Back to Lillard. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by Turner.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Nembhard. Clock at 6. Halliburton outside. Baseline try. Rebound, Milwaukee.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Antetokounmpo passes to Kuzma. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Here's Indiana now. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
I asked him how he'll try to handle Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight, and Coach remarked, handle? You can't handle Giannis. We'll give him different looks and clog lanes, but really all we can do is pray his shot isn't falling. There's nothing wrong with asking for a little divine intervention on defense tonight, I guess. Guys?
Thank you, David.
That was not easy, but Lopez is solid at playing through contact.
Pass to Nesmith. Now Halliburton. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Kuzma with it. Outside, Antetokounmpo.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Kuzma, right side. Back to Giannis. Lopez, a screen on Siakam. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 1. Siakam's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Stolen. Halliburton against Lillard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Outstanding concentration and control right there by Halliburton. And one opportunity.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
One shot.
That's good from Halliburton. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
Here's Halliburton. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Lopez. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner, hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And the Bucks with possession here. Here's Lillard. Hits from the high post.
Talk about a guy who can beat you consistently from all 3 levels. That's Damian Lillard.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Back to Halliburton. And finished off by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Prince outside. Now here's Lillard. Neesmith covering. Lillard with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Turner with a screen on Lillard. Halliburton is double. Good on the bucket. Halliburton's got 13 points.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Lillard against Halliburton. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Siakam outside. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Lillard. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo kicks to Kuzma. Over Neesmith. Kuzma can't get it to go. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
The Bucks making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Driving to the basket. Good D by Siakam.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Wants to get it to Nesmith, and does. 5 on the clock. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Turner for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Siakam against Kuzma. From deep, Giannis. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Siakam.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Halliburton. Bucks trail by 4. Giannis passes to Lopez. And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. Porter finds Lopez. Now Porter, still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Kept alive. Here's Kuzma. And the Bucks miss again. Pacers leading by 4. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer. But he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report. Here's Siakam following the bucket by the Bucks. Lays it up and banks it in. Siakam's got his third bucket of the night.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Prince outside. No good on the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And Trent subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. And that one falls for Prince.
Well, I like the fact that Prince does a good job picking his spots. He's not a guy that forces things. Kind of lets the game come to him naturally.
Now, here's Toppin. Here's Mathurin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, we know the Bucks are a veteran team that has now leveraged their assets to try to win now.
And the question is, Kevin, do they have enough? There's a point at which veteran becomes a nicer way or a euphemism for old, especially in today's NBA. That can be a problem for you.
First free throw is good.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Boy, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. Mathurin hits them both. And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers, Clark, maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet.
Mathurin with the ball, guarded by Green. Here's Giannis. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Portis against Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Bobby Portis. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam, Clark, has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off.
You throw good, Siakam. Siakam hits them both. And the Bucks with possession here. 6-point game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
And let's get an update on Damian Lillard's injury. David, any news there?
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Bucks head athletic trainer. The belief right now is that it's a high ankle sprain. Now, they're still running tests, but the swelling is making that a little more complicated. And, hate to report, but it's a very significant injury. We won't see him out on the floor again for quite a while. Terrible news. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, If that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
McConnell passes to Mathurin. Toppin kicks to McConnell. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Back to Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Shepherd. Now, here is Halliburton. 15 points in the game. The floater and the wide-open shot from McConnell. They get it again. Pass to Walker. Walker is screen on Porter. Back to Walker. The tray. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 7-point Pacer lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giannis with it. Mathurin picks him up. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
When you look at the long strides and athleticism of Antetokounmpo, he gets coming at that goal. It's hard to stop him.
Here's Halliburton. Tapping a screen on Trent. Walker in the corner. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Leading by 5. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Toppin. And it's T.J. McConnell. And it's Halliburton in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here is Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. McConnell. And the 3 ball is good. McConnell's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Pacers.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Porter passes to Green. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Back to McConnell. Pass to Halliburton. Over Trent. And again, it's Indiana.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 22. Green dishes to Porter. Over McConnell. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana leading by 10. Halliburton outside. The three-pointer no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Trent. He has yet to score. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And here's Green outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Boy, the defense really wasn't bad there, but he's a gifted shooter from distance.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Halliburton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Halliburton's got 19 points.
The pull-up, a really big-time weapon for Halliburton. Makes it really tough to guard Tyrese.
Porter, bounce pass. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Inside, and stolen by Portis. Green with the ball. Mathurin picks him up. Green against Mathurin. Portis kicks to Porter. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Trent. The Pacers pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Mathurin passes to McConnell. Toppin. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Green. And Rollins subbed in for Porter. Free throw no good for Toppin. Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Ball's knocked loose. Halliburton is doubled. Antetokounmpo against Toppin. No good there off the double clutch. Bucks trail by 7. Pass to Rollins. And here is Antetokounmpo. No good with the triple. Halliburton kicks to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Turner's got his first points in this one.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Rollins the pass to Prince. There's the lob. There's Giannis taking flight.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Fires from 14, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And the first one at the line is good. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Clark, what in the world is left for Giannis to accomplish at this point?
You know, Kevin, I don't know, quite honestly. I mean, perhaps more championships or MVPs. He's really done it all. Maybe a scoring title. But whatever he does from this point on, it's only going to add to what's been a Hall of Fame career.
And he knocks down the first one. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs, a Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now, here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. Trent with it. Halliburton picks him up. Trent passes to Giannis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pacers leading by 7. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking me in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. Bucks trail by 10. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Rollins checked in for the Bucks. And the free throw, no good. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smits, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Halliburton against Rollins. Giannis outside. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. Down low. And the dunk by Lopez.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Outside Turner. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam finds Nesmith. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Prince. To the inside. Antetokounmpo, no good. Indiana leading by 8. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Shot on the wing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Lopez throws it down.
Used all 7 feet and about a third of a ton to get that one up and down.
Brook Lopez worth every penny as he secured a nice raise last season.
Yeah, you know, he's a combination of a three-point shooting big who's also an elite rim protector. That's a heck of a combination and a valuable one in today's game.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. T.J. McConnell comes in for Halliburton. That's good from Lopez.
And, you know, Lopez has such a likable personality and way about it. Just a good-spirited guy, and it's one of the reasons his teammates enjoy playing with him.
Mathurin against Kuzma. Mathurin with the ball. Lopez with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Turner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. And Lopez throws it down.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Outside Mathurin. And it's Turner finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Now, here's McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Turner with a screen for Siakam. Takes the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's good from long range. And now, just a 2-point Pacer lead. Turner with a screen on Rollins. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Indiana, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. McConnell against Rollins. Here's Antetokounmpo, and another basket for Milwaukee.
With the threat of his drive where he's lethal, the defense has to live with Giannis shooting the mid-range jump shot.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to Turner. Now here's McConnell. Turner with a screen on Rollins. Shot from the top of the key. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Rollins the pass to Prince. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Nembhard with it, defended by Prince. Now, here's McConnell. Siakam outside. Fires the three. Prince grabs the miss.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Rollins against McConnell. Pass to Kuzma. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's Milwaukee converting. Just 4 seconds left now here in the second. With 1 on the clock, Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. And we'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Pacers trail by 3. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. Bucks shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Siakam against Antetokounmpo. Halliburton for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Indiana. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Pass to Kuzma. On the wing, Giannis. And it's sent back by Turner. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Porter passes to Prince. Back to Porter. The Bucks working the ball around. And to Tacumbo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin? Nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Now here's Nesmith. Defense is right there. Turner with a screen on Porter. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Halliburton always relentless in attacking, making it tough for the defense to find a way to contain him.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Prince kicks to Kuzma. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Prince has got 4 assists in the game. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And it's sent back by Lopez. To the inside. Here's Porter. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana trailing here. And here is Nesmith. Halliburton outside. There's the drive. Here's Turner. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Giannis passes to Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Puts it up from 12. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Halliburton outside. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Bucks leading by 3. Down low. And it's Halliburton with the rebound. Pacers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Count that one.
That's one of the things his coaches have encouraged him to do. Look for the mid-range jumper, Tyrese. Way to knock it down.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Porter dishes to Giannis. Prince outside. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Here's Giannis. And the Bucks miss again. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Nesmith has got his second basket of the night.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Prince outside. Kicks it out to Giannis. Low block shot, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 46 points.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Here's Kuzma, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Porter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Halliburton. There's Porter with the 3, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Giannis against Siakam. Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. It's Prince on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Siakam, high post. Giannis is there. And it's Halliburton missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis kicks to Porter. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Prince. Now here's Giannis. He's covered by Halliburton. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. And again, the Bucks miss. The Pacers have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Shoots the 3. And Siakam is good for 3. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Milwaukee also making some changes. Trent's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Rollins subbed in for Kevin Porter. The Bucks trail. Giannis outside. And it's good from the elbow. Antetokounmpo's got 48.
And the Greek Freak, boy, I tell you, certainly gets the green light. I mean, from that position especially. He's really developed into a nice scorer from that spot on the floor.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Pacers have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. That's good from Halliburton. Halliburton hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Lopez outside. Mathurin against Prince. Giannis' screen on Halliburton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
Here's Mathurin following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Siakam. Mathurin against Prince. Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The Bucks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Rollins hits them both. Indiana's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Rollins against Halliburton.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Milwaukee.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And he makes the first. The Pacers making a switch here. Toppin's checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Portis is checked in. Halliburton hits them both. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Prince outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Pacers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. And here's Halliburton, covered by Rollins, and it's Halliburton missing. The Bucks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime, a little cold from the field. Inside, it's stolen by Mathurin. Here's Nemo. Sinks that one from the post. And the Pacers lead by 2.
attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
He is absolutely putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They've led by as much as 10. Fires the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Halliburton's got 41.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Antetokounmpo against Toppin. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
It's deflected. Now the Pacers moving it up. Here's Nembhard. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Trent gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Halliburton. And he's got 41. Siakam finds Nembhard. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Lock at 6. Pass to Nembhard. Nailed from three-point land. Nembhard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
To the paint. And good! There's another.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The 11-footer, and it's off the back rim, no good. Bucks trail by 5. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Green, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. Free throw no good for Giannis. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
And the shot goes in. 6 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now here's Giannis. Toppin pulls it in. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Mathurin. Mathurin hits them both. Now Trent. From deep three-point land, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Pacers lead by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. T.J. McConnell is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Walker in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Handling the ball like a guard, Giannis has become very proficient at doing damage with the pass.
Here's Halliburton. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Halliburton's got 43 points. Antetokounmpo against Walker. Outside, Antetokounmpo. They kick it out to Green. Porter looking it over. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Porter's for 3. The shot off that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
McConnell against Porter. Tapping a screen on Porter. Down low. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Shot clock at 6. McConnell passes to Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those Bucks over here.
Walker against Giannis. It's Trent on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. That's now 8 points for Gary Trent Jr.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And it's Mathurin missing. Bucks trail by 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Mathurin, and he goes in for the dunk.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. Trains it from beyond the arc. Trent's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the fourth for the Bucks.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And finished off by Walker.
Hey, I'll say this about Halliburton. He is a great decision maker. You won't see him mess up the pick and roll very often.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. The Pacers pull it in. Mathurin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter against McConnell. Here's Mathurin. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And good, he hits it again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've made the offense uncomfortable, creating turnovers with the defensive pressure and cashing in on the other end.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Indiana. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. From past the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trent with the wide open look. They get it back to tie it up. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Tries the spin move. Nembhard the pass to Walker. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Toppin inside, defended by Portis. Toppin can't get it to go. There goes Antetokounmpo. He got it again. Sensational. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Rollins checked in for Trent. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. Outside, Walker. Pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Walker is screen on Prince. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Bucks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Portis the screen. Giannis dunks it down. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Halliburton, and the layup falls. Halliburton's got 45 points.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Here's Giannis. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. There's a screen by Toppin. Puts it up from 15. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Rollins. Now Portis. Toppin covering. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside. I mean, very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
Nembhard the pass to Walker. Haliburton for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Tyrese Haliburton.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. And Porter subbed in for Rollins. And the second free throw, good.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Pacers trail by 4. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Siakam. Antetokounmpo defending. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Siakam.
I really like it when Turner squares up from outside because he's got a sweet stroke, and because of his size, hard for defenders to get to the shot, and it also stretches the floor, which is good for his team.
Now here's Lopez. Prince kicks to Porter. Prince setting a pick for Porter from downtown. Doesn't go that time. Indiana's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Nembhard the pass to Haliburton. "13 feet away. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Haliburton's got 47 points.
Just a fantastic offensive player in every way. Haliburton is a guy you run your offense through gladly.
And the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Nembhard finds Siakam. Back to Nembhard. There's the 3. Drills the 3-pointer. Nembhard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Lopez. The 3 sinks the triple. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Boy, those are the kinds of plays that Lopez is known for. Huge basket there.
Haliburton passes to Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Prince. Haliburton outside. Turner with a screen for Haliburton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Nesmith covering. No problems knocking that one down.
And easy to see why they turn to Kuzma in these moments. They trust him to go get one.
Now here's Haliburton to the middle. Wants to get it to Turner and does. That falls. Nice feed that time from Haliburton. Haliburton's got his 6th assist on the night. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bucks. The lead is 2. Porter with the screen for Prince. Back to Porter. Giannis sets a screen for Porter to the inside. And Giannis throws it down.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Nembhard with it. Defended by Prince. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out to Kuzma. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The timing, the rhythm. Kuzma really does a nice job catching the defense off guard with those catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now, here's Siakam. Nembhard with it. Now, Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. Siakam with 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Pass to Giannis. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after Indiana gets the 3. And so they foul intentionally. Porter passes to Lopez. Out to Kuzma. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. .35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by the Bucks. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. You can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
Drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Halliburton finds Neesmith. Can't knock in the three. Turner. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Pass to Neesmith. From the arc. Misses there. And so the Bucks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David